at U of I, and to encourage you to continue to pursue higher education. So our class is Sandy here, and those guys right there. This is Bob Sabota.
Hey, I'm not U of I, so I'm Lewis Clark State College. Yeah, thank you for having us. I'm glad to be a part of this open house. But Lewis Clark State College, we're in Lewiston, Idaho, and we offer 4-year and 2-year degree programs, and our 2-year technical programs for Nez Perce tribal members. The fees are waived if you're going towards a 2-year technical degree, and in terms of our bachelor's degree programs, I think probably our biggest program right now is business administration, and one of the things that they're really promoting is that business administration is you can do it entirely online now, and so that is an option. I know that's a tough situation for some in terms of having internet access, etc. But I think through the distance learning centers, that's an opportunity to maybe utilize an entirely online program too. And so, but along with business, nursing, teacher education, social work, we have a number of social work students that have been going through the Bachelor of Social Work and going right to Boise State's MSW program, which is right on campus in Lewiston too. So there's an opportunity to get that master's in social work right there on campus as well. Yeah.
We have actually two students who have already done that, and at least 2 more that are about ready to graduate in that MSW program.
Oh yeah, definitely. Yeah, they've taken those steps into the Northwest, LC, BSU, and so yeah, it's been a real good opportunity. And those students that have gone through that program seem to have got some strong employment opportunities within the tribe, or needing food health, and social services, and then also in Lewiston too. And so I think that's been a real nice program that that the colleges have been working together to create those opportunities as well. But we have other bachelor's degree programs as well. And another thing, I mentioned the technical programs. We do have a transition in terms of students that have an AAS. They can look at potential of a BAS program, use their 2-year technical degree, and then also use those 64 credits from the technical degree, use their academic core classes, and then do some upper division work and get to that 128 credits and get a bachelor's degree as well. And so I think that's a nice opportunity there as well. So,
what about science programs?
Science programs, we have a real strong. We don't have fisheries or forestry, but our biology program has an environmental component to it. I guess the latest students that are involved in that at LCSC right now are Jake Whiteplume and Levi Pinkham are both taking some classes going into that program. But I think they're getting closer and closer to finishing in the environmental program. But we have a straight biology program that helps students get into pre-med, the chemistry, physics, etc. But I think the majority of students from LCS in terms of science, they'll come for a year or two and then probably look to University of Idaho in terms of the more specific degree areas and stuff. And so other than that environmental biology, I've not seen a lot of students going into those other science fields, but we do have those. And then along with the science, we do have a real strong nursing program, and it's used to be it still is competitive, but it was very, very competitive. But with our new nursing health science building, we've been able to open up a larger number of slots, and so it is, although it is competitive and you have to do well in the A&P 1 and 2, there's a good opportunity to get in there. And the last couple of years, we've had a federal appropriation that we've been able to do a nursing grant for Native American and Hispanic students, and we've been able to provide some additional scholarship funds as well. And then speaking on scholarships, we do have a variety of opportunities that that even though our deadline is passed, we would still accept some Plateau Native American scholarship applications. And then we also, through one of Stephen and Art's contacts, the American Indian Ed Foundation, we have a AIEF matching fund scholarship that we're going to have about $20,000 to work with here in the next few weeks, and we'll get those applications out as well. And so there will be a little bit more opportunities for students in the next 3 years through this grant opportunity for students through that. But that's kind of a quick rundown. I know in terms of Native Studies, we do have a Nez Perce language minor and a Native American Studies minor. Al Marshall retired in terms of anthropology, Native Studies stuff, but he's back in the spring of each semester to do some classes, so we're able to keep that minor going and keep it strong. And so that's kind of where we're at in terms of Native Studies. But I know in terms of the transition, that some of the classes here from Northwest would definitely transfer into that Native American Studies minor. So, any questions? Other questions?
Oh, thank you, Bob.
Okay.
So sorry I introduced you.
Thank you, Bob.
Yeah.
So sorry I introduced you from
Bob.
U of I.
Yeah, no problem.
Love Bob. Come on, Bob.
Quit it.
Okay, so now we have truly the U of I guys. We have Steve Martin, and Art Taylor. So I'll let them talk about U of I programs.
Whoa.
Oh.
That was a silver bullet.
This is kind of freaky for me. I don't know if I'm supposed